Welcome back. If you've just joined us, you're watching the news at 10 on Channels Television, coming to you live from Lagos and Abuja. A reminder of our top stories. Borno government clears the air on missing girls, puts actual figure of those kidnapped at 234. Defense Ministry warns against leaving security in the hands of the military alone. Political parties put aside differences, support fight against terror in the country. And hundreds of people killed in ethnic violence in South Sudan. Well, a quick reminder to you that all our top stories are on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. If you want to watch us on the go, visit m.channelstv.com to view us live on your mobile device. You can also download the Channels TV app for Android, iOS, and Windows phones from their respective stores. And then please interact with the Channels Eyewitness feature on our Android and Windows 8 platforms. So if you have pictures or videos to share with us, tap the app on your device, swipe to reveal the Eyewitness menu, and then follow the instructions to share your reports, pictures, and videos. Now, perhaps one major challenge Nigeria is facing today is that of insurgency in the northern region. Now, on this matter, politicians have always disagreed on the way forward. The Nyanya bomb blast in the nation's capital heightened those disagreements among politicians and the ways of solving the challenge. Now, this time, most of them are agreeing on the need to come together to fight the menace. Our political correspondent, Sheung Okimbalwe, reports.
Haram will not disintegrate this country.
It might be an Easter message, but one that brings some form of assurance about the unity of this country. Considering the rate and spate of Boko Haram killings in Nigeria, one thing most Nigerians cannot wait to see is the end to the insurgency. It appears the nation is in a state of war, but the war of words on the matter has gone largely to the political sphere.
Whether you're a politician or not a politician, the blame has to rest at the doorstep of the government. It has to, because they have the responsibility.
It looks now that the situation has now called for some form of unity and bipartisanship, and I guess the parties too have realized this.
Politicization, but I must also admit that I have seen, some level of commendable bipartisanship, especially when some APC governors, Governor Rochas and one or two other people went to visit the victims in the hospital. And he spoke and he said, quite correctly, that this is not a Jonathan problem.
It's not scoring political point. If you want to score political points, wait until we get to the soapbox. That's where to score political points, not when lives of citizens are involved.
Actually advise that Mr. President should call as a matter of urgency security meeting within all the political parties. We are ready as a level of political party leaders to queue behind Mr. President to show that Nigeria is ours and we're ready to protect it.
Politicians may be in verbal war, but what exactly could be the solution to the problem?
We have to shut down the borders for now. Let us take care of our society. Let us have peace first.
When President Jonathan met with Governors and Security Council last week, Chairman of the PDP Governors Forum, Godswill Akpabio's explanation on the APC governors' absence may not have doused the tension.
They were not invited. There was an initial requisition for this meeting by the PDP governors.
But that doesn't seem to have answered the exclusion of the governors of the main opposition party.
Because of the mischief that is being played, I believe, at this point by the presidency. And when I'm talking about the presidency, I'm not even talking about Mr. President. I'm talking about the institution itself and those who surround and who make up that institution. Then we have a lot to worry.
we have APC governors, we have other governors. So if the PDP governors, being the immediate next of kin to the president, want to meet with him, it's legitimate. So, but when they finally met with him and the president saw the level and the extent of the discussion, it was Mr. President who said, "Now, gentlemen, we cannot, take this, wholesomely without the other side."
The nation is confronted with a common enemy. Certainly now is the time everyone needs to come together to fight the war. Sheung Okinbaloye reporting for Channels Television News.
Right, we go over to Abuja now. Here's Linda Akigbe. Linda.
Thank you, Joman. Welcome to the nation's capital. Governor Tanko Al-Makura of Nasarawa State has warned the warring Fulani herdsmen and Tiv community to stop communal clashes in the state. Governor Al-Makura gave the warning at a meeting with Fulani herdsmen in Lafia as a follow-up to the meeting held with Tiv farmers at the weekend. The governor said the new peace strategy of meeting with the warring ethnic group is yielding result and warned them from making utterances which can cause crisis in the state.
This administration will not condone in any way issues that have to do with insurgency, issues that have to do with militancy, issue that has to do with interfering with the life and security of another community. It is for this reason that we are going an extra mile to create this approach of meeting the ethnic nationalities one-on-one so that we can hear their peculiar nature of problem and see how government can interface with such community or ethnic nationality in bringing about that problem. Then at an appropriate time, we get all other ethnic nationalities together, having known all the intricacies and peculiarities of the problems that pervade every community.
Despite the security situation in the nation's capital city, some residents of Abuja went out to unwind at fun sports in the spirit of the Easter celebration. Security presence at the recreational spots may have given revelers a feeling of safety. Our correspondent Omelogo Nadi reports.
Security operatives searching cars and hand luggage at a recreation center in Abuja. This has become a common sight since the recent explosion at a bus park on the outskirts of the city. This is the period Christian faithful as well as their Muslim counterparts went out in their numbers to celebrate Easter. Although worried about the security situation, most were encouraged by the security presence.
Come and beef up a lot of security. We have the army, we have the mobile, we have the SSS. The place is well fortified.
Very much, and I love it.
I know they're there for us. I know they're trying to do their best. I know that everywhere you go, people will be taking special or extra care. So it made us feel safe.
I panicked a little, but on getting to the gate, I saw the security there. I was okay and I felt relaxed.
The turnout this year is far below the usual at such festivities, and some say it is better to be safe.
We are scared of what has been happening in FCT. So I think because of that worry, we couldn't come yesterday being the Easter day.
Some religious recreation sports without security presence did not miss out in the festivities, but they said caution is the watchword.
We are praying for God to take over control. But the issue is this: we should all cultivate the spirit of fearing God. Once we have the fear of God, you will not kill, you will not kidnap.
While these residents marked the Easter, they prayed for the restoration of peace and security of lives and property in Nigeria all year round. Omelogo Nadi, Channels Television News.